One Direction's 2016 breakup, indefinite hiatus, disbanding, whatever you want to call it, still has us emotional 4 years later. One of the top boy bands of the 2010s defined so many good times for all us Directioners. We miss them. But could a recent Harry Styles radio interview hint at a reunion for 1D? We got all the 1DT. Hey you guys, it's Sussan Mourad here with Clevver News, bringing you all the latest entertainment updates from my Clevver home studio, and Harry Styles could be making all of our 1D dreams come true. But before we get into what Harry said, be sure to hit the subscribe button so you can get all the latest on Hollywood. So there's been a ton of curiosity as to whether or not the Fantastic Four of 1D, because we know Zayn hasn't been the most keen about his former bandmates since he left, will have a reunion. Earlier this year, eagle-eyed 1D fans noticed their website had been updated to say 2020 Sony Music Entertainment at the bottom of the page. Fans popped off with excitement like this Directioner who tweeted, "Me in 2020, finally thinking I'm over 1D. Suddenly, One Direction documentary, website active, 2020 on the bottom of their page, radio stations tweeting about 1D. Even Liam Payne said there'll be a documentary this year to mark the boys' 10th anniversary. So the speculation was hot. And insert Harry Styles to the reunion pandemonium. So here it is. Harry had an interview with SiriusXM a few days ago and was asked, quote, "What about hopping on a Zoom with you and some of the 1D boys and possibly, doing a quick performance? I mean, it could be 5 minutes, but it would bring so much joy to so many people." To which Harry responded by saying,
"I don't know if that's the reunion that we've had in mind. I don't know if that would be the way to do it, but yeah, mate, I'll have a quick whip round."
Okay, a few things to break down from Harry's response. 1. There won't be a One Direction reunion via Zoom during these quarantine times, but there is some light, which brings me to point number 2. It's not the reunion we have had in mind. So Harry, you're saying there is a chance because you and the guys have definitely talked about it. And my final point to make is that he said he'd have a quick whip around, as in he could reach out to the guys about the idea. All I've got to say is that 2020 isn't looking so gloomy after all. I just hope this reunion comes sooner rather than later. Of course, everyone is safe when it does go down. Okay, while I calm myself down over here, let me know what you guys all think by taking to the comment section below and sharing all your theories, comments, and feelings on Harry's response to a reunion and One Direction possibly getting back together. Speaking of feelings, many fans want and need One Direction to reunite. One Directioner summed it up perfectly, writing, quote, "So you're telling me that Harry freaking Styles said that One Direction had some kind of reunion in their minds and that they actually thought of when they will be reuniting? Don't talk to me, I'm emotional." Come on guys, you can't let Aisha down, and everyone else for that matter. It has been 10 years since One Direction started, so now would be the perfect time for a reunion, right? Many fans do feel a comeback would be the good news they need in 2020, saying, quote, "The only way 2020 can redeem itself now is a One Direction reunion." And honestly, I could not agree with that anymore. Others added it was the only way to get through social distancing, tweeting, quote, "You know what would really get me through this staying at home stuff? A One Direction reunion." Some felt like it was a done deal and just looking for ways to buy tickets. One fan asked, quote, "Can the government give us $8,000 so that I can buy One Direction reunion tickets when they reunite? Because I know they will." We don't know if or when a reunion will happen for 1D, but Directioners can get a little excited about Harry's reunion with close friend / rumored ex Kendall Jenner. The two were apparently spotted together last week. They were driving around Los Angeles in their own respective vehicles, taking social distancing to a new level. It looks like Harry was driving a motorcycle while Kendall was driving a lavender 1960 Cadillac. No one knows for sure if it was Harry, but if it was, it would be more proof that the two are still close. Rumors of a relationship between Harry and Kendall started in 2013. Harry admitted that his first solo album, Harry Styles, had several songs that were inspired by his ex. Who was the ex? Probably Kendall, according to Directioners. Adding fuel to the fire, the two were spotted in February chatting up a storm at an after party for the Brit Awards, and we can't forget this adorable picture from the 2019 Met Gala that had our hearts fluttering. harmless conversation between two friends, or something a little more suggestive. Maybe we've all got too much time on our hands and are reading into radio comments and photos a bit too much. Kendall is rumoured to be dating her good friend Faye Kadra, who happened to be in the car the day Harry and Kendall took their whips for a spin. But what do you guys think? Go ahead and sound off in the comment section, and while you're there, be sure to click right over here for another reported reunion between Noah Cyrus and Little Xan. I'm your host Sussan Mourad. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you later. Bye guys.